Now, it's been a year of closer relations between Britain and China, but a recent survey suggested that when we see the phrase made in China on clothes, we think they're of a lower quality than those made in other countries. There are some designers hoping to change that perception, however, and even encourage more Chinese designers to work in the British fashion industry. Joining me now to discuss this is designer Jialin. Welcome, Kong. You studied here at the Central St Martin's College. Is it seen in China as a prestigious place to come and study fashion, London?
Oh yes, definitely, because like Central St Martin's, it has such great reputation all over the world. So students in China, they really looking forward to studying in UK, especially in that college. Yeah.
Now, we talked about the Made in China tag, which was often associated with, say, cheaper garments. How thriving is the fashion industry in China? How much else is there going on, not just cheap mass-made clothes, also other interesting fashion things?
I think reason is the manufacturers in China, they start realize the quality wasn't so great, and that they really have to improve that. And at the same time, the labor fees has been increased at the same time. So I think they really got that problem, and they really get that point. So they want to improve that, and they want to prove to the world that we got really great quality stuff to show. Yeah.
Would you like to see more British or Chinese designers even working in the UK?
Well, definitely, because like most of my classmates, and after they graduate, they want to establish their brands in London and develop their brands here as well. And same situation in China. Some designers stay in China, they're doing well, but at the same time, they want to go international. They want to showcase their work in London as well, yeah.
Now, of course, the other interesting thing that China brings is money now, because a lot of the big consumers of fashion brands. Do you think that British companies are going to have to look more to Chinese companies, because Chinese tourists even, because that's where their next generation of market's going to come from?
Yeah, I think definitely, because the Chinese consumers really, contribute a lot in terms of the purchasing goods in fashion and the luxury industry. So I think the local UK company definitely going to look into more for the Chinese company, yeah.
That sounds very sensible. Now, you yourself have set up a fashion line. Tell me how your experience of that has been as a Chinese person in the UK setting that up.
I set up a company that provide an international platform for designers and artists, because I think that's going to be a very interesting combination to work together. And the aim of it is promoting more Chinese designer to UK market. But as exchange, I want to have a lot more an UK designer or UK-based international designer to China. So as an exchange and a cultural exchange as well.
Do you see that coming together? Do you see a sort of willingness from both sides, from British designers and Chinese designers, to work together more?
I think more, honestly, I see more interest from the UK side, because I think for the Chinese designer, some of them, they might not 100% ready, but they just need a little bit push on that, yeah. But I think most of them, if they plan their brand very well, and then they think, I'm gonna develop my brand in UK or in international stage, I have to go to London, yeah.
How do you see the future for British-Chinese fashion relations? How do you see that?
I think it's going to be amazing, because there's no doubt about this, because and everything has to become together in terms of fashion, art, and if you work together with people from different countries, you get more ideas, you get more inspiration, and people's work gonna influence each other, and that's the whole idea. That's all about art and fashion